Hi everyone, hope you all are good. We are here for grade 1 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password is provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 1 and then click on view all lessons. So there you can find the list of the chapters. We're going to start with chapter measurement. So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. Let's just start with the first lesson, that is read a thermometer. So basically we're going to learn how do we measure different things like length, weight, height, temperature. How do we measure temperature, right? So whenever we need to measure the temperature, we use the thermometer to read the temperature, right? So let's just start with the lesson read a thermometer. So let's just start with the first example. Basically, thermometers look like this, and we have to see what is the temperature on the thermometer. You have to look for the red and white portion, right? Basically, you have to look this part where the uh, color changes from red to white. This one, right? That is exactly the midway between 10 and 20, right? That means the temperature is 15 degree. Also, you are unit mentioned here, that is 15 degree Fahrenheit, right? That's basically halfway between 10 and 20. So the temperature is 15 degree Fahrenheit. So let's just start the test question. Okay, what is the temperature? So you can see here the mentioned unit is right. So you can measure temperature into two different units. One of them is Fahrenheit and the other one is Celsius. You have to learn about the Fahrenheit and Celsius. You are learning later. You will learn this later, right? So now you need to read the temperature. So you have to look for the line where the color is changing from red to white. So the line points to zero. That means that is 0 degree Celsius, right? C stands for Celsius. So that is 0 degree Celsius. Okay, what is the temperature? Now that is the unit here is F, right? That means that is the unit in Fahrenheit, right? So that is 0 degree Fahrenheit. You have to read the line where the line is changing from red to white. So that is 0 degree Fahrenheit, right? The temperature is 0 degree Fahrenheit. Got it? Okay, the next one is what is the temperature? So which is the correct option? The correct option is 70 degree Fahrenheit, right? The correct option is 70 degree Fahrenheit. Here you need to see where the line is changing, color is changing from red to white. So that is 70 degree Fahrenheit. Got it? The next one is what is the temperature? So which is the correct option? The correct option is yes, that is 10 degree Celsius, right? The correct option is 10 degree Celsius. The next one is what is the temperature? So which is the correct option? Yes, that is 30 degree Fahrenheit. The correct option is 30 degree Fahrenheit. Got it? The next one is what is the temperature? So which is the correct option? That is 0 degree Fahrenheit, right? The correct option is 0 degree Fahrenheit. Got it? What is the temperature? Which is the correct option? Yes, that is 40 degree Celsius. The correct option is 40. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next one is compare objects length and so basically how do you compare objects, right? You need to compare their length and height, like which one is shorter and which one is longer. For the weight height you can see. Okay, what which pen is the shortest? You are given three of the pens, you need to find the one that is the shortest one, right? So basically you have to look for their length, right? So the first one is the shortest one, right? Let's just start with the test questions. So basically you have to compare the length here and height here, right? Which comb is the shortest? You are given three of the combs, you need to see which one's the shortest one, right? So this is the shortest one according to the length, so option number one is the correct option. Got it? The correct option is option number one. No one is asking why. Are they too hard? Which table is longest? So which is the correct option? We are given three tables here. You have to see the longest one. So the one that has the longest line is the longest one, right? So option number one is the correct option. That is the longest one. Which piece of wood is the longest? So which is the correct option? The correct option is yes, third one. Like this one is the longest one. So option number one is the correct option, right? Which cactus is the shortest? So which is the correct option? You are given. So which is the shortest one? Just look at the options. Yes, option number one is the correct option. That is the shortest one, right? You have to see height here, right? Which sword is the longest one? Which is the correct option? Yes, third, the second option is the correct option, right? That is the no longest one. Option one is the correct option. Sorry. Which sandwich is the shortest one? That is the first option is the correct option, right? Which pen is the shortest? The correct option is the second option is the correct. The first option is the correct option. That is the shortest one, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself. Okay, let's just move on to next lesson. Covered these lessons so many times earlier. Now this time I'm just going to review the lessons. So if you need more with the lessons, you can just search these lessons on the channel with the lesson name followed by the channel name. You can find all these lessons there, right? So if you need a detailed search the lesson and search the channel and go through the lesson, right? Next one is measure using objects. So you need to measure the lines by using the paper clip. You need to keep the paper clips starting from the like on you can keep them from the left hand and until the right, and then you have to count how many paper clips you have placed there, right? So you need to see how long How about how many paper clips this line long, right? So start from the left side. Place the left end of one paper clip at the left end of the line, then place more paper clips with no spaces and no overlaps to the end of the line, right? Keep them side right next to each other until the so that line is around three paper clips long. Got it? This line is three paper clips long. Got it? The correct option is three paper clips long. Let's just start with the test questions. You can do these activities in your home. Use paper clips to measure the line. So start placing the paper clips from the left end until the other end. So which is the correct option? I think that would be three paper clips long. The correct option is three. Two paper clips long it is, right? The correct option is two paper clips long, right? Okay, got it. Use dice to measure the line. The line is about dash dice long. So how dice long? The line is that is just one dice long, right? Use dice to measure the line. So how long is the line? I think that line is 10 dice long, right? You have to keep the dice starting from the left side and you have to keep them side by side, no overlaps. So that is along. The line is along 10 dice long, right? The correct option is 10. Oh, just six side dice long, right? Use dice to measure the line. So which is the correct option? This line is just one dice long. The correct option is one. Use paper clips to measure the line. The line is about dash paper clips long. So which is the correct option? The correct option is five paper clips long. It is right. The correct option is five paper clips long. What's wrong with these answers? Okay, that is three paper clips long, right? Because I can't place right away. I'm just guessing the answers, right? It's okay. Let's just move on to the next lesson. You can do these basic activities at your home, right? Measure using an inch ruler. Now you have to measure using the ruler, right? We we use the ruler to measure the length of different things, right? Move the ruler to measure the length of the line to the nearest inch. You can find ruler at home and do these activities. The line is about dash inches long, right? So you have to keep the ruler with your line like this. You have to align the zero with the left end of the line, and you have to measure on the right hand side, like from zero. This is just 1 inch long, right? So the line is just 1 inch long, right? Move the ruler Move the ruler to measure the length of the line to the nearest inch, so which is the correct option. You have to align this zero with the left end of the line, and then you have to measure. That is along 3 inches. The line is along 3 inches long. Got it? Okay, move the ruler to measure the length of the line to the nearest inch. The line is about dash inches long, so which is the correct option? The correct option is 3 inches long, right? The line is along. The line is about 3 inches long. Move the ruler to measure the length of the line to nearest inches. So the line is about how many inches long? Yes, that is 1 inch long. The correct option is 1. Move the ruler to measure the length of the line to the nearest inch. Which is the correct option? Yes, that is just 2 inches long. The correct option is 2. Move the ruler to measure the length of the line to nearest inches. So which is the correct option? Yes, the line is about 3 inches long. The correct option is 3. Move the ruler to measure the length of the line to the nearest inch. So, which is the correct option? That is just 1 inch long. The correct option is 1. Move the ruler to measure the length of the line. So, the line is along. The line is about 2 inches long. The correct option is 2. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson, and the next lesson is which customary unit of length is appropriate. So let's just start with which is a better estimate for the length of a bed sheet. Right, you are given two of the options, 7 feet and 7 inches. Basically, feet and inches, they both have the unit to measure the length, right? But inches is too small, like 7 inches is too small for a bed sheet, right? The correct option is 7 feet. If you are measuring the length of the bed sheet, it must be 7 feet, right? The correct option is 7 feet. Let's just start with the test questions. Which is the better estimate for the height of a shower head? 6 feet 6 inches. Shower head it is, right? I think it's 6 feet because 6 inches is too small for the shower head. Which is the better estimate for the length of a finger? 2 inch 2 feet. That is a line, it must be 2 inches. The correct finger that it must be 2 inches. The correct option is 2 inches. Which is the better estimate for the length of a swing set? 7 inches 7 feet, which is the correct option? That is the height of a swing set, so it must be 7 feet. because 7 inches is too small for the height of a swing set. Which is a better estimate for the height of a ketchup bottle? Ketchup bottle must be 1 foot. 1 inch is too small for a ketchup bottle. Which is a better estimate for the length of a postcard? A postcard must be 5 inches, right? The correct option is 5 inches. Which is a better estimate for the length of a rake? 5 feet it is, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to the next lesson, and the next lesson is customary units of length word problems. Christopher's boot is 12 inches tall. Halle's boot is 3 inches shorter than Christopher's. So basically, you are given the length of the Christopher's boot, right? They are 12 inches tall, and you are given the Halle boots is 3 inches shorter than Christopher's, right? That means 3 inches shorter means you have to subtract 3 from the Christopher's length, that is boot length, that is 12 minus 3. That means the length of the Halle's boot is 12 minus 3 equals none. The correct option is none, right? You just have to understand the question. You have to add and subtract them, right? Let's just start with the test questions. Brooks' rowboat is 10 feet long. Akash rowboat is 4 feet longer than Brooks, right? So when it's longer, you have to add. When it's shorter, you have to subtract. That means Brooks rowboat is 10 feet long. Akash rowboat is 4 feet longer than Brooks. So you need to add 4 to 10. So 10 plus 4 equals 14. That means Akash rowboat is 14 feet long. In Relais office, the green trash can is 17 inches tall. The paper recycle bin is 1 inch taller than the green trash can. The black garbage can is 2 inch shorter than the green trash can. Here is the green trash can, right? That is 17 inches tall. The question is how much how many inches tall is the black garage can? So black garbage can is 2 inches shorter than green trash can, right? 2 inches shorter means you have to subtract 2 from the green trash can. Green trash can is 17. And 17 minus 2 is 15. So the correct option is 15. Black garbage can is 15 inches. The correct option is 15. Josie's ice cream cone is 7 inches tall. Nina's ice cream cone is 7 inches taller than Josie's. So 7 inches taller, right? That means the Nina's ice cream is 7 plus 7. That means that is 14. So the correct option is 14. That means that is 14, right? The correct option is 14. Leo and Judy, what's wrong with you? At the neighborhood bakery, maple bars are 6 inches long, coconut bars are 1 inch longer than maple bars. So, which is the correct option? Coconut bars are 1 inch longer, right? That means 6 plus 1 is 7 inches long. The correct option is 7 inches long. What's wrong with you guys? You are here to learn, so just focus on the learning. What type of chatting you both are doing here? I'm going to screenshot the chat and send this chat to your parents so that they can know what you guys do here. Harry's hammer is 11 inches tall, long. Tommy's hammer is 2 inches shorter than Harry's. Joseph's hammer is 3 inches longer than Harry's, right? How many inches long is Tommy's hammer? You have to calculate the length of the Tommy's hammer. So Tommy's hammer is 2 inches shorter than Harry's. So Harry's hammer is 11. So 2 inch shorter means you need to subtract 2. So 11 minus 2 is 9. The correct option is 9 inches long, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So we were working on grade 1 math. The lesson we were working on is measurement grade 1 it is. And the lessons we have covered today is read a thermometer, compare objects length and height, measure using objects, measure using an inch ruler, which customary unit of length is appropriate, and customary units of length word problems, right? So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we did today. You can find these lessons on the channel. I have covered these lessons 2 3 times earlier. So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can go search the channel and find all these lessons there, right? So if you have any questions related to the lessons we just covered, you can ask questions. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. Any questions you can ask. No questions. Okay, that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye, everyone.